ACCUPLACER Health Professions Algebra and Statistics. Question 1. A health science instructor opens 9 packs of study guides with 12 in each pack and uses 14. How many remain for review? Option A, 108. Option B, 7. Option C, -18. Option D, 94. The correct answer is option D, 94. The total supply is 9 multiplied by 12, and the used amount is then subtracted, leaving 94. The distractors skip the subtraction, add instead of multiply, or subtract before finding the full total. Question 2. Express 6 completed anatomy cards out of 36 total cards as a simplified fraction. Option A, 1/6. Option B, 6. Option C, 1/3. Option D, 7/36. The correct answer is option A, 1/6. The fraction is written as completed cards over total cards and then simplified to 1/6. The incorrect choices reverse the ratio, use the wrong total, or change the number of completed cards. Question 3. Round 6.04 to the nearest tenth for a quick lab estimate entry for review set 28. Option A, 7. Option B, 6. Option C, 6.04. Option D, 0. The correct answer is option B, 6. Rounding to the nearest tenth keeps one digit after the decimal and checks the hundredths place, producing 6. The incorrect choices truncate, round to a whole number, or leave too many decimal places. Question 4. Find 20% of 85 practice questions to identify how many were flagged for review. Option A, 105. Option B, 65. Option C, 17. Option D, 170. The correct answer is option C, 17. A percent is converted to a decimal before multiplying by the total, so 20% of 85 is 17. The other choices treat the percent as a whole number, subtract it from the total, or move the decimal incorrectly. Question 5. In a proportional review plan, 5 of every 11 questions focus on math. How many math questions are in a set of 77? Option A, 82. Option B, 165. Option C, 72. Option D, 35. The correct answer is option D, 35. The ratio 5:11 is scaled to a total of 77, so the scale factor is 7 and the math count is 35. The incorrect answers at unrelated values scale the denominator incorrectly, or subtract the ratio part from the total. Question 6. Convert 135 minutes to hours for a study schedule calculation for review set 28. Option A, 2.25. Option B, 8,100. Option C, 1.35. Option D, 75. The correct answer is option A, 2.25. Minutes convert to hours by dividing by 60, giving 2.25 hours. The incorrect choices multiply, use a base 100 shortcut, subtract an hour, or add an unnecessary hour. Question 7. If x equals 5, evaluate x squared for a quantitative reasoning shortcut. Option A, 10. Option B, 25. Option C, 7. Option D, 125. The correct answer is option B, 25. Squaring means multiplying the value by itself, so 5 superscript 2 equals 5 times 5 equals 25. The incorrect choices double the value, add 2, cube the value, or overstate the square by 1. Question 8. A learner starts with 11 mastered skills and adds 5 skills each week for 7 weeks. How many skills are mastered? Option A, 385. Option B, 23. Option C, 46. Option D, 35. The correct answer is option C, 46. A linear growth situation adds the weekly gain multiplied by the number of weeks to the starting value, giving 46. The distractors multiply all values, add without repeated growth, or report only the increase. Question 9. In a survey of 40 applicants, 19 prefer morning review, What proportion prefer morning review? Option A 0.53, option B 2.11, option C 59, option D 0.47. The correct answer is option D, 0.47. A proportion is the favorable count divided by the total, so 19/40 equals 0.47. The other choices use the complement, invert the ratio, add the values, or convert to a percent when a proportion is requested. Question 10. A bin contains 6 red, 7 blue, and 2 green practice tokens. What is the probability of selecting green? Option A, 2/15, option B, 2/5, option C, 7/15, option D, 2/13. The correct answer is option A, 2/15. The favorable outcomes are the 2 green tokens out of 15 total tokens, so the probability is 2/15. The other choices use the wrong color count, leave out part of the total, or invert the fraction. Question 11. In the model y equals 7x plus 5, what value represents the y-intercept? Option A, 7, option B, 5, option C, 12, option D, 35. The correct answer is option B, 5. In slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b, the constant b is the y-intercept, so the value is 5. The other choices confuse the intercept with slope, combine the two values, or change the sign without reason. Question 12. A square label has side length 3 cm. What is its area for review set 28? Option A, 12, option B, 6, option C, 9, option D, 27. The correct answer is option C, 9. The area of a square is side squared, so 3 times 3 equals 9 square centimeters. The other answers give perimeter, double the side, compute volume, or add a side to the area. Question 13. Select the best central idea of this statement. Short daily review sessions can build stronger retention than occasional long cramming sessions. For review set 28. Option A. Testing should be avoided whenever possible. Option B. Only memorization matters in health programs. Option C. Long study sessions always produce the best results. Option D. Consistent review is usually better than last-minute cramming. The correct answer is option D. Consistent review is usually better than last-minute cramming. The central idea should summarize the whole statement without adding a new claim or narrowing the focus too much. The other choices either contradict the statement, exaggerate one detail, or introduce an idea that the sentence does not support. Question 14. Infer the most reasonable conclusion from this note. The practice schedule moved from 1 long weekend session to 4 shorter weekday sessions. For review set 28. Option A. The schedule now emphasizes spaced practice. Option B. The note proves the student has already mastered every topic. Option C. The note rejects the value of organized review. Option D. The note focuses only on memorizing answer letters. The correct answer is option A. The schedule now emphasizes spaced practice. A reasonable inference must follow from the information given without stretching beyond it. The incorrect options are too absolute, contradict the note, or claim details that are not stated. Question 15. In an academic sentence about health program readiness, what does the word valid most nearly mean for review set 28? Option A. Emotionally intense. Option B. Well supported or logically sound. Option C. Very brief. Option D. Printed in bold type. The correct answer is option B. Well supported or logically sound. The word valid is used in academic contexts to mean well supported or logically sound. The other choices describe unrelated actions, opposite meanings, or features of writing that do not match the term. Question 16. Why would a writer likely compares 2 study plans before recommending one for review set 28? Option A. To distract readers from the main claim. Option B. To remove the need for supporting evidence. Option C. To show why one approach is more effective than another. Option D. To make the paragraph less organized. The correct answer is option C. to show why one approach is more effective than another. A rhetorical choice should help the writer develop meaning, guide the reader, or support a claim. The incorrect options describe weak writing moves that would reduce clarity or relevance. Question 17. Combine these two ideas most accurately. Charts summarize data visually, and statistics describe patterns in data. For review set 28. Option A. Only the first idea matters for test preparation. Option B. The two ideas contradict each other completely. Option C. Neither idea can be used in academic preparation. Option D. Data skills include interpreting both charts and statistical summaries. The correct answer is option D. Data skills include interpreting both charts and statistical summaries. A synthesis should preserve both ideas and show the relationship between them. The incorrect choices ignore one idea, invent a contradiction, or draw an unsupported extreme conclusion. Question 18. Choose the sentence with correct subject-verb agreement for review set 28. Option A. The list of practice topics is posted before orientation. Option B. The list of practice topics are posted before orientation. Option C. The list of practice topics were posted before orientation. Option D. The list of practice topics be posted before orientation. The correct answer is option A. The list of practice topics is posted before orientation. The verb must agree with the true subject, not with a nearby prepositional phrase or distracting noun. The incorrect choices use a verb form that does not match the subject or create an incomplete sentence. Question 19. Select the sentence with the clearest punctuation for review set 28. Option A. The practice test was difficult, however, the explanations made the errors easier to understand. Option B. The practice test was difficult, however, the explanations made the errors easier to understand. Option C. The practice test was difficult, however, the explanations made the errors easier to understand. Option D. The practice test was difficult, however, the explanations made the errors easier to understand. The correct answer is option B. The practice test was difficult, however, the explanations made the errors easier to understand. Correct punctuation shows how ideas are connected and prevents sentence confusion. The incorrect choices omit needed commas, misuse punctuation between clauses, or place punctuation where it interrupts the sentence. Question 20. Pick the sentence that uses standard English correctly for review set 28. Option A. A student should bring their identification to the testing center. Option B. A student should bring the identification to the testing center. Option C. A student should bring his or her identification to the testing center. Option D. A student should bring them identification to the testing center. The correct answer is option C. A student should bring his or her identification to the testing center. Standard usage requires correct pronoun case, verb form, and count word agreement. The incorrect choices use non-standard pronouns, mismatched verbs, or less/fewer incorrectly. Question 21. Choose the best transition for the blank. The evidence shows that spaced practice improves retention. Blank. The advisor recommends daily review rather than cramming. For review set 28. Option A. Although. Option B. For example. Option C. On the other hand. Option D. Therefore. The correct answer is option D. Therefore. The transition must match the logical relationship between the ideas, such as contrast, sequence, or cause and effect. The other choices signal relationships that do not fit the sentence. Question 22. Choose the most concise revision of this sentence. There are many students who benefit from reviewing missed questions. For review set 28. Option A. Many students benefit from reviewing missed questions. Option B. There are reviewing missed questions from many students who benefit. Option C. Many students, who are many, benefit from missed questions reviewing. Option D. Reviewing missed questions are benefited by many students. The correct answer is option A. Many students benefit from reviewing missed questions. A concise revision removes unnecessary words while preserving the original meaning. The incorrect choices are awkward, wordy, grammatically flawed, or less clear than the original. Question 23. Using common medical word parts, what does bradycardia most likely mean for review set 28? Option A, rapid breathing. Option B, slow heart rate. Option C, high blood sugar. Option D, kidney inflammation. The correct answer is option B, slow heart rate. The word parts in bradycardia point to slow heart rate. The other choices use different roots, prefixes, or suffix meanings and do not match the term. Question 24. Choose the tissue type that lines many body surfaces and cavities for review set 28. Option A, nervous tissue. Option B, bone tissue. Option C, epithelial tissue. Option D, adipose tissue. The correct answer is option C, epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue covers surfaces and lines cavities. Nervous tissue transmits impulses, bone tissue supports the skeleton, and adipose tissue stores fat. Question 25. A graph shows scores rising as daily review minutes increase. What relationship is suggested for review set 28? Option A, negative association. Option B, no relationship. Option C, circular reasoning. Option D, positive association. The correct answer is option D, positive association. When both variables rise together, the relationship is positive. A negative association would move in opposite directions, no relationship would show no pattern, and circular reasoning is not a data trend.